Hello everyone, welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you're having a great day. If you've been watching Larry's Anything Goes programming, you know that we are not only providing great financial intelligence content as much as possible by interviewing other financial professionals, professionals in the travel industry, real estate industry, etc. and so forth, but we provide various services when it comes to specific products that we sell, from anything that you would actually find on Amazon or actually at Walmart, etc. and so forth. And we are actually providing specific products due to today's current crisis and whatnot to ensure that we provide the right services and products that you need at a reasonable price when it comes to medical face masks, when it comes to hand sanitizer, and when it comes to latex gloves and things of that nature, and etc. and so forth, toilet paper, paper towels. But we have what you need. Also, family, don't forget that Larry's Anything Goes is a part of an affiliate marketing network known as Gold Standard Partners, where you have the opportunity to buy cryptocurrency and allow others to invest with you as becoming an affiliate marketing partner. And obviously, if they purchase a package with the program, you're able to make money off their package purchases and make money off of their crypto purchases and things of that nature. If you want to join, please follow the links in the description, and I'll give you a call as soon as you sign up and purchase a package, and we'll go from there. But definitely, it's all about the best way to make money moves is to have currency with one another and to ensure that currency is always being spoken of on all levels so it benefits everyone and not just one specific person. That's a lot of things that people forget about. So think about joining the program and we'll be able to go from there. But if not, either way, it's always appreciated. And thank you for watching. And hopefully you guys have a great day and continuously make money moves so you don't live broke like a fool. Take care. As you can see, with our various products, we have our financial apparel, as you see, wearing There's Anything Goes t-shirt, financial intelligence is sexy, face masks, latex gloves, things of that nature, to obviously ensure the safety of you and your family all at the same time. We want to ensure that you get the best products and see the actual products that we're actually providing for you, and giving you another view of not only the shirts and the medical masks, but actually another view of actual latex gloves and the actual hand sanitizer. Because one thing we've learned throughout this unfortunate crisis is that we have to take more precautionary measures to ensure not only the safety for ourselves, but for our families. And having a great pair of hand sanitizers, latex gloves, and medical face masks will ensure that safety. And with all that being said, hopefully you guys will check out our online store. We have the various products that you see here. With a couple of clicks, especially if you're paying via PayPal, it makes life that much easier for you to purchase our various products, especially during this unfortunate situation. You see the apparel from Larry's Anything Goes. We have the medical products when it comes to hand sanitizer, latex gloves, medical face masks, things of that nature, and various other products. So please check out Larry's Anything Goes. Support small local businesses. We greatly appreciate it, and hopefully that you have a good day. Our goes at all. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys are having a great and exceptional day. Well, evening because it is nighttime and whatnot. So let's get into it. Found this article very interesting today that I read about an NFL football player because a lot of times it's not highlighted enough after what NFL football players are doing after the career and how they're trying to give back to the others, not just within their community, but within their circle of NFL football players and whatnot. Unfortunately, a lot of people who enter the NFL are not financially literate and they could end up broke as a joke because all the money's taken away from them. They don't understand business. They don't understand taxes. They don't understand a lot of things. They just put all their energy into playing football because obviously that's what you're great at. And, but you got like anything else in life, you got to be at least understanding the mediocre and one-on-one aspects of finances and economics and things of that nature. So that's definitely um, something that one wants to look into. And we found an athlete today who did a great job of that, Wale Ogunleye. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I'm not a football fan, but I am a fan of people who are making money moves, especially when they've made a lot of money in sports and entertainment. And it's very interesting because a professional athlete, a lot of times people just know them by being immersed in sports, being immersed and doing a lot of other things, but you don't hear them. I remember a growing trend at one time where a lot of former football players would end up owning car dealerships and whatnot. But it's so much bigger now, especially since the world has changed. That was back during the mostly of the analog days and whatnot. Now we more and more people are into the wealth management industry. And after the article said after playing in the NFL for 11 years, Ogunleye went to George Washington University School of Business for his master's degree. Once reflecting on his own experience and mistakes during his time in the league, he grew a deep interest in wanting to promote football literacy for not just athletes, but entertainers as well. In December 2019, life before the pandemic, a month before 2020, his passion landed him as the head of sports and entertainment at UBS, a global financial services company. He stated it in quote, I realized that there were some gaps that I feel like the financial institutions had providing the best services for entertainers. He stated, he says it was about 5 or 6 years ago, we had just started talking about how UBS could help change the status quo of the way we look at athletes and entertainers. And this was the genesis of me starting at UBS. And that's the thing. He obviously did his homework when it came to this organization. He said to himself, "Hey, this is something that we know that this company has a we know that this company has a history of dealing with athletes and whatnot. But what better way to deal with athletes when it comes to knowing the industry and learning about economics than a person who got their master's degree within the finance field and things of that nature, and sports and somebody who's familiar with sports and entertainment. And he said the importance of financial literacy. It's important no matter what industry you work in. This is just the article really just goes in on the football industry, but it's very important regardless of what industry you work in. While Football Vet describes his transition into the wealth management industry as seamless, his understanding of the importance of financial education early on in athletes and entertainers' careers drives him to guide them ultimately towards financial freedom and creating legacies for their families and communities. It's basic. It's just basic tools, suggestions, and ideas around money. Ogunle stated. He says things that we hope these young women and men are not only able to practice themselves, but to take back home to whomever helped raise them and provide them with these resources and give them to the communities that they come from. And that's the thing. It's like the biggest wealth transfer is about to happen, especially online nowadays. We know that the economy is forever changing. So when you have access to information and you're taking not only just utilizing it for yourself, but you're taking it back to the people who raised you, you're taking it back to your community, and you're talking to people in different other ways for them to implement various different financial strategies and whatnot, so they can think outside of the box, so they don't get caught up. It's a very empowering thing. I always call it the Nipsey Hussle mindset because that's exactly what he was doing and whatnot. Unfortunately, before the King got killed. But anyways, UBS and the SIAC's partnership. Article states that as the National Collegiate Athlete Association's NCAA's names, images, and likeness laws have recently changed. Athletes are securing partnerships at young ages since they are able to monetize their talents in the early stages of their careers. Ongunle and UBS have launched courses to ensure that these young athletes gain general knowledge of their finances before deals start lining up for them. And that's, like I said, I'm not a football fan, but I was happy to see that, college players are actually getting paid money because to be a football player in college is, it's a very hard thing. And if your money's not right, and you have to pass your classes, and then you got to practice, and then you got to travel, play football. It's a lot of work. So my hat goes off to people that, like, I know at that age in my late teens and early 20s, I did not have that kind of discipline. I worked hard, but I was working hard for money. Be able to do all that and not get paid a single dime and whatnot, you might just get treated to a couple of dinners and things of that nature. It says a lot. So I got a lot of love and respect for people that for athletes that do that. In partnership with Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, speakers visit historically Black colleges and universities, known as HBCUs, to introduce students at the opportunities available for them in financial services industry, according to UBS press release. The partnership further fuels Ongule's mission to promote financial literacy to people of all ages. And he said that's really important for me. He said we are able to get in front of these young, talented Black and Brown bodies and teach them about all capabilities that we have at UBS, and more importantly, the opportunities better to themselves from financial side. To make sure that with all their hard work and money, that they are going to be able to have people that really care for them, and it's not just transaction, but making good relationships. And that's the thing, because the biggest asset that you can have is not just the amount of things you buy or how much money you make, but it's the amount of relationships that you have. And a lot of people just don't realize that. For a lot of people, it's hard to build upon relationships. For a lot of people, they don't have the right personality. They don't know the right ways to break the ice, or they're just not in the right position. They're not around the right people. So I definitely admire that, and I know that it's by making those good relationships and implementing all these great things, that I know it's going to help a lot of college athletes, and it's going to help a lot of athletes that get into other professional sports. And I commend corporate America for and people like him for getting in front, because this is very, very important at the end of the day. So I just leave it at that. Article ended on this note saying Goulet's future with UBS. After nearly 2 years at UBS, he plans to continue moving with intention to spread the knowledge of financial literacy with more initiatives through the company. We are going to continue to connections and partnerships that are meaningful. He said, not just not just glitz and glam, but something of substance behind everything we do. So nothing but love and respect to him. And I Because I know efforts like this a lot of times. I think in today's generation of people, uh, and and when get to college, they know the importance of financial literacy, especially if somebody wants to be in entertainment, especially if somebody wants to be an athlete, especially if somebody wants to be a self-employed employee on any level, run a corporation. People are learning more and more every day about individual retirement accounts, health savings plans, owning real estate, owning trust, owning having various amounts of life insurance, particularly whole life, investing into the stock market, investing into bonds, investing into cryptos, investing into possibly um, different franchises and things of that nature. Everybody's learning that this is very, very, very forward, regardless of who's sitting in the White House, governor's house, and the mayor's house. This is the way forward, and I know a lot of people are going to do a lot of great things out there. So, we'll see what happens. And to the athletes, the current ones, to the future ones, I got nothing but love and respect for you, and just keep doing the great things that you're doing out there. Real talk. And let me know in the comment section if you know about any other athletes out there that are doing great things of this nature, whether they're still in the league, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, whatever have you, or whether they are, they are retired, and they have other various different business ventures, but they're coming back to the community to give back, and not just in an old fashioned way of handing out turkeys and things of that nature. Information is power. That's one of my favorite statements from Lawrence Fishburne in the movie Higher Learning. And in the information age, we have more and more access to information. People are connecting with each other more and more every single day. And everybody realizes that without having that sense of economic community, then it just doesn't matter anymore. All right. So on that note, do the great thing for things, family. Like, share, and subscribe. This was definitely a simple and to the point kind of night. Just wanted to get to the meat and potatoes of the topic. And, like there's so many things that corporations do from a positive aspect in the United States of America that people don't realize that. And I like to point stuff like that out. I mean, especially when you think about what is it? And even a lot of governments, they do a lot of great things. So like I said, I know it's not popular, but I like to keep it positive. I know the drama drives up the ratings, but it is what it is. I'm going to stick to my positivity. Who wants to watch it, watches it. Who doesn't, it doesn't. So it is what it is. On that note, do the great three things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And hopefully you guys always remember, make money moves. Don't live like a fool. Take care.
Now.